Hello, my name is Abraham. Welcome back to my channel. I will continue our series on programming in C++. And to start that, we have uh, installed compiler in our first video. In the second video, we have also installed the editor or the IDE that you will use for that. To finalize this installation process and to test whether your editor or your IDE are working properly, we're going to do the next step, and that's the primary essence of this third video in this series. So I've created a folder where we're going to store all our code. You can see C++ code. And if you are using Windows, you just click up and type CM. The essence of this is I want to open this file part in my command prompt. And that is what I've opened. And I want to open this particular file area in my VS Code. So I will just type code space dot and press enter. So when I press enter, I'll wait for it to launch VS Code. And when it launches VS Code, is this, somebody may ask, is this the only way to open VS Code? No, but it makes it easy or easier to just open VS Code from that place in the particular folder or particular file where you want it to open the, as you can see now, it's showing here online live stream. So that's where I want to store all my videos. So the first thing I'm going to do is to create a file. And if I create a file, click on new file, I will just type main.c++. For it to know that it's a C++ file, then I'll press enter. Now the main.c++ file will give me this. So the next thing I'm going to do is to start typing my C++ code. Include IO strings. After including IO strings, I will now add it's IO string. I will now add using namespace, using the standard namespace to help me reduce the number of times I'm going to be rewriting some things. Okay. Then I'll go a bit down and type main. So I just want to display C out, and then hello. Yeah. Say hello. Okay, let's do hello C++. Hello C++. Then command the end line. Then next thing is to return that is okay. So that's what we have. Now that we have this, the next thing is to go to this button here and click on this arrow and click on run C++ file. When you click on that, choose the g++.exe, and when you choose that, it will start building. Open your terminal. It will open your terminal automatically and start building. Now if you look at this area, you see one file, the PowerShell. You see another one, C++. Then it is going to open a third one where you can now be debugging and running your code. So let me take it a bit up so that you see what is happening here. Now it is saying there is an error in the code. I purposely did this so that you see that every program, as I will always say, has rules. and you must follow those rules. So the simple thing is that we are supposed to create space between the C out and the end off. So I'll just come here and remove these spaces and add those spaces and then run again. So if the run is successful and it's okay, it will create a main.exe file. A main.exe file. In fact, whether it's successful or not, it has already created it, but if you run it, it's going to give a problem. So now that we're running, you can see that it has marked good and the build is successful. Now it will now start running it, and then it will display hello C++ as we are waiting it for. So it shows that your VS Code is in good shape to run C++ code. What other ways can you run this code if you don't want to be clicking up and down? What other ways can you run this code? You can also run this code by just let me create another file to explain that, but I will just copy what is here. Then I'll create a new file and call it hello.c++. Press enter. Just copy whatever that we have here and post it in the hello.c++. So if I have it in the hello.c++, I will just say hello, I am learning C++. Now I can run this if I go to my terminal. If I go to my terminal, I can run this by just typing G++, hello, that's the name of the file, plus C++, -o, space, name of the file, name I want the file to be .exe. So this will convert it to the machine code. So we're supposed to see at the left side here, we're supposed to see hello.exe. So our hello.exe is showing. So we can do remember I went to the PowerShell to run this hello.exe to, then the final command we give is hello, that's the name of the new file, exe, just hello.exe. As you can see from here, just hello.exe, and then we press enter. Now if we press enter hello.exe and it gives you something like this, it means it is not recognizing it as a command. So you have to tweak it a little, and tweaking it a little means you put a dot, forward, backward slash, then hello.exe, press enter. So wow, so it is actually hello, I am learning C++. It sounds great. So you can also run that same command here. You can just say hello.exe and to give you the same issue. So you just type hello. Say hello, I'm learning C++, and it sounds great. So this same thing can be done in the IDE level, but a bit much with less stress at the IDE level. Now, let me open my IDE Sea Lion. I'm trying to launch my IDE Sea Lion. So I'll click open. So yes, Sea Lion is coming up. So wait a little while Sea Lion is coming. So you can see that if you follow these steps one by one step after the other, you see that coding or programming in C++ is going to be a breeze. It's going to be something that you will enjoy. So, but if you miss a step, it's going to be an issue. So I always encourage you, you can watch a video more than once just to get the details of what I know. Why I'm taking time to um, um, do this, so that you will see it properly and know how to use it. Now, these are codes I've written here. We'll just maybe maintain this code. So if you have done a work on C++ before, it will just open it, but I want to close it and open a new one. So I'll go to File, go to New, I'll say New Project. So when you click on New Project, the first thing you do is select the C++ version you want to work on. 20 is the default here in my own. I can say 2023, and then the next thing is to give it a name. The last part of this address is the name, while the rest are where you want it to be stored. So I can say project I can say project CPP1. I say project CPP1, and I've selected the standard language standard I want. I'll now say create. It will ask me whether this window, because another program is already there, whether this window or a new one. Let me just use this window. So it will start creating all that I need for the program to function properly. So this is one of the advantages of using an integrated development environment. If this place is hidden, we can expand it so that it will show. So by default, once CLion opens, it will create the main.cpp file for you, and will generate all the CMake file that this project will need. And if you look down, that is what it is trying to generate, and it will give you a structure of what you can do. So instead of allowing these things to confuse you, you can just highlight and delete them and make a plain. Then you bring in all the things that I'll be talking, include IO string, using namespace, standard namespace, use tab to complete, then int, use tab to complete, press enter, see out, hello world, then final thing is return. So we're waiting for these processes to finish while we're typing. So once the process is finished, we can now run our application. Okay, the processes are finished. Meanwhile, look at here, all these have been created. but there's a particular file that is of interest to us. So if you look at here, you will not see any file like main.exe. But by the time we run this, main.exe will be created. Now let's go. So you click on run, or you press Shift plus F10, Shift F10, or you just click on run. So if I click on run to open terminal, it will first of all say the build has been successful. Then it will start running. So if the build has been successful, it will create the project1.exe, project C ep1.exe, which have been created here, and it will start running and gives us hello world. Thank you. I'm sure that I've learned a lot from this. Please leave a comment in the comment section and tell us how you are benefiting from our free classes. Thank you.